Welcome back everyone to game number 2 with the Lathans and Darkneutron in the final round of the March monthly WARNO tournament from SD League. Today Lathans is on the right in blue playing as the 3rd Armoured. He's got the nicer side of the map, he will be pleased with that. Over on the left in red we have Darkneutron playing as the 7th Panzer Division. Again, we're seeing the 7th Panzer Division a lot in this tournament. I'm still not a big fan of the T-72 myself, but some people seem to really get along with it. Good spread of units for Lathans, a little bit more clustered at the top for Darkneutron. Darkneutron obviously not even bothering with Echo. Why would you? Lathans is obviously going to get there early. He's got his Apache there to stop any vehicles that might come in close. No air defense at this side for Darkneutron, so that Apache may still get a kill on this if it's spotted. Over in the middle, Lathans obviously got out here early with those LRS, so we'll have some nice eyes on, but doesn't actually have very much in the way of infantry and vehicles coming in there. A couple of squads, Chaparral as well. Loads more coming in for Darkneutron. Lathans also taken over Foxtrot. I thought we might see Darkneutron push in there, but I think he's just hanging back from that point as well. Apache now swinging around. This Apache unfortunately has caught those Mod Aufklärer at the bottom. I thought he might spot them. And obviously that is a nice quick kill for that Apache. Apache up here has been taken down by the anti-air. A couple of Strelas here. Now realistically, although this Special Aufklärer has taken a lot of damage from the chopper, there should be more than enough units here for Darkneutron to get a good hold on the center here. There is a MiG-21 rocket coming in. I think that was aiming to try and kill the Apache, but it is quite a fast jet, so it won't have long to fire at it with his main gun. The Su-25s are the better unit for that, or the better jet, because they're nice and slow and their main cannon has plenty of time to fire on the chopper. Lathans currently controlling more of the map and having control of more points. In the middle though, Darkneutron certainly with more units here, but reinforcements are going to be coming in for Lathans. There is an M1A1 pushing up this way to try and get here. Obviously it will be able to fire across into this area. LRS pushing up here. Now they don't have anything that can deal with the vehicles, but they will be very effective against infantry. Fireteam AT4 will be pretty effective against those tanks. 17 penetration on that launcher. Command tank here as well. He does want to be careful with that, because once that Abrams comes up, and obviously Darkneutron doesn't know it's there, that will be a nice side shot for that Abrams. Down at the bottom, we do see that Darkneutron has brought in a command now and has capped hotel, so it is neutralized. We do see the M1A1 command coming up here and going into Echo. The question will be, is Lathans going to push his luck and try and come out from here? Reinforcements are coming in here for Darkneutron. He is obviously planning at least to hold this area. I think he's... Oh, I tell a lie. It is just the chopper that is coming here. I thought when I saw the arrows it was only one, and that's what it is. He's just sending a recon chopper for defensive purposes to make sure he knows when something's coming. Pioneers are being sent towards the center. And there's that command rolling in for Lathans. Lathans back to +2. Soon will be +3 once he captures Echo. He hasn't actually captured Foxtrot yet. Another tank coming in there. No more commands as yet. Darkneutron will cap Golf, and then he will neutralize this again temporarily. I'm surprised Lathans has survived so long in this little town here. That Abrams now in position to fire across. Plenty of air defenses here for Darkneutron. We haven't seen too much air from Lathans so far. Obviously, we've seen a couple of choppers. He does have access to the F-15C, so he has some very good anti-air jets. That Apache is going to be quite nice against these Pioneers coming in. Look at this. Quite a bit of aggression from Lathans here. He is pushing out from this point a little bit. wanting to cover this road perhaps, because it is a reinforcement road. So if he can get near it, he can cover it and stop reinforcements coming down that way. He is moving his command tank across to the center. It might be that when he moves his command tank in there, he will move the command mutt all the way around the back into Foxtrot. Saves him buying another commander. Darkneutron having a really hard time of it. I mean, the Panzerjäger aren't really anti-infantry troops, and they're just getting torn apart there. There are an army of tanks for Darkneutron coming through, though. And that's a lot of T-72s. He simply outguns the Abrams here. But the issue is... oh, they're splitting up these tanks. They're all going different ways around. Oh, no! They're starting to take fire from the AT-4. And there's the Abrams coming in for a shot as well. Command tank takes a hit. And a second hit. That was more in the side, I think. AT-4 still alive and still has a missile left. Command tank pushing up this way. Does smoke. Is it serious risk from that Abrams, though? That was quite painful. Quite a lot of damage done to those tanks there. Down at the bottom, we do see a Kiowa has come in with some Hydras. Trying to attack the reinforcements coming down here. Obviously, the Mi-2 is there, but seemingly I don't think Darkneutron has any aircraft to deal with that. Obviously, there's also Chaparral here defending. The real combat is going on here. Apache taken out in the center. That was going for those Pioneers. Good placement on the Strelas there. Pioneers should win out the fights in this town. Not many satchel charges left, though. And here we do see that Darkneutron is starting to overwhelm Lathans. Needs to be careful with that Abrams over there, though. Is getting shot. Oh, he gets the kill. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised the T-72 got the final blow on that there. It must have been sideways on or something when it blew up. Let's have a look at the model. I would have argued it's a front shot, but maybe it hit it in the side there? I don't know. I'm surprised that went down with one hit, considering the amount of health it had left. Unfortunately, command tank has moved out of the point. And here are the Bradleys with more Fireteam AT-4s coming in. But there are some Pioneers and Pioneer flaps here now, which are much more effective against these infantry. Tanks will be effective against the Bradley as well at this range. Command is rolling. Oh, he's brought in another command, Lathans. I'm surprised by that. More Fireteam AT-4 coming in up here, seemingly, to try and hold this point. Strela has come in here and did take out that chopper. Put Abrams back here. We'll be able to provide good fire support onto this town. Where is that command tank going? I'm a little bit worried that it's gallivanting off on its own. Yeah, I was going to say, Lathan's immediately moving to try and get in range of that. He doesn't want to be seen, though. Can they see that? They can see it. Unless they can see something that they're firing at. I don't think they can see... Oh, they do! One of them did get a shot off. I think it was that one on the edge. Yes, that one got a shot off on the command tank. Almost killed it. That is incredibly lucky. I think T-72 up there is destroyed. Tow Cobra coming in at the back. Command finally in there. It is +2 to Lathans. He is getting a lovely point lead. Currently 450 and counting. And Lathans here, as you will notice, Darkneutron doesn't know this. We know this because we can see it. Lathans is holding these outer points with very little. He's having to reinforce that one now. And he's bringing in a load of stuff for the center here. But he's got very little in the middle. Very, very little in this point here. So, you know, a couple of squads of infantry would easily overtake Echo. Obviously, there will be a response from Lathans. Let's not beat around the bush. But it's feasible. Up here, again. Oh, look at this. Lathans is going for it. He's moving up all of these fire teams into this point. There was a cub being called in there. Montalf Clara probably spotted those guys. And they should see all of this stuff coming in. Lathans had second thoughts of bringing all those units around the back. That is a problem. It feels right now like Lathans is sort of foregoing taking complete control of the center to be able to push the sides potentially. Certainly the top. There's a lot of engineers coming in there. That will be for the center to counter the pioneers. AT4 is now right on that road. I mean, there is going to be nothing getting through there. They are an attack move. They will cap that, I should imagine. There we go. So he now has unlimited AT4 rockets. Well, within reason. These Bradley sneaking up here. I mean, Darkneutron has seen them. He has brought in the T-72s here. The issue is they're going to be all very close range, and it means that all of those Fire Team AT4s will have good range on those tanks. Tow Cobra coming in as well around the back. There's plenty of firepower there for Lathans. Lots more stuff coming in here. Darkneutron is slowly making his way across the center of this point now. And up here, Lathans making good progress with all these infantry and the Bradleys to support them with fire. I'm worried about those tanks with that Tow Cobra hanging around, though. Command being brought around that way as well. A little bit of movement here with all these units pushing into this town area. And a command tank pushing up this way as well, just in case. Rocket attack coming in for the Tow Cobra, I think. And it flew straight over. Maybe he lost line of sight? T-72's not doing too bad here. Managed to kill one Bradley. Eagle comes in, takes hits from the Cubs. Will get out alive, though. F-15C, very, very, very jammy. Another Bradley down. Bradley gets a missile off. Another Bradley down. And that's all the Bradleys down, in fact. The other one was killed at the top there. Darkneutron looks like he will hold here. Still a little bit worried about that chopper. Down at the bottom, Darkneutron has engaged on all of those engineers. The engineers obviously doing a lot of damage. Big skirmish going on here. Darkneutron pushed up, but there's just a wall of Lathans units mincing everything at this side. And Lathans appears to be winning out in the middle as well. He still has more forces left, even with the fire support from the tanks. I think Darkneutron's in trouble here. Lathans is making a move. He's pushing. His attack failed at the top, but he's pushing the middle instead. Not really doing much down here, but obviously has caused issues. The Mi-2 is in, trying to cover that now. Cluster bomber coming in, going for that command tank at the back. Will take a hit from the Chaparral, probably. Does drop its bombs, gets the kill, but it does die to the Chaparrals. Up here, most of Lathan's pushing force has been annihilated. Darkneutron does manage to hold it. He has... oh, he's moved his command tank out of the point. Makes it +4 to Lathans. And he's retreating those Abrams. What kind of state are these in? I mean, he's pulling them back rather than engaging. It's hard to say if it's worth pushing that. Oh, wow. Abrams' command tank rolls in the back. Oh, beautiful. From the T-72, a side shot, close range on that command tank. Instant pop. Cluster bomber coming in here. Is targeting, doesn't drop, and is taken out by the Cubs. Nice work from the Cubs. Darkneutron pushing out a little bit from this area. Obviously still +2 to Lathans. He's way ahead in points. Way ahead in points. He's had to move his command out the center now as this T-72 is pushing around this way. He does move it back in. T-72 looked like he almost got a shot on it there. Special Alf Clara, I don't think can see it. Oh no, there we go. Command is dead. Darkneutron doing some clearing up now. I think those two tanks are dead. Oh yeah, there they are. Lathan sent his two M1A1s in the back here to try and get in behind the T-72s, and the T-72s have managed to kill them, close range. Well done, Darkneutron. I was not expecting that. Lathan's still way out ahead in points right now, but he's lost a lot of units. This is a bit of a turnaround. I honestly thought it was going heavily in Lathan's favor, but look at this. Darkneutron now in Foxtrot. Just needs a command in there. A lot of this now will depend on how aggressive Darkneutron plays from this point forward. There is a command tank coming in, along with a bunch more units. But right now, Darkneutron is going to be in control of Foxtrot. He's almost in control. Well, he's in control at this point in the grand scheme of things, but he needs to be careful of these infantry here. Command tank around there. Another command tank coming in. Lathans has quite a few command tanks in his deck. T-72 clears up another squad of infantry. Only engineers left in here now, and a chaparral. They pose no threat to that tank. Obviously, Darkneutron doesn't know that. That command tank is an issue, though. If it gets close enough to fire on that T-72 and get a side shot or something. He's pushing it up quite aggressively here. Oh, Thunderbolt AT coming in for that tank. Thunderbolt will make short work of that. Does it still have a target on it? It doesn't. He's moving it around. Now he does again. There it goes. Very lucky strike with the Maverick. Instant pop. Cubs do hit it and do some serious damage, but doesn't finish the job. Special Alf Clara now in a bit of trouble. They should be able to get a good hit on that with... Oh, it's only got 13 pen. That's a problem. It's only 13 pen. If he got a nice side shot on it... Oh, he did get a side shot on it. Speak of. And a second side shot. Can he do it again? No, he can't. That's a real shame. He almost had that. Command in at the top. This will neutralize the playing field, but Lathan still has that big advantage. Pretty much at the halfway mark with 999 points. But the map is looking very red in terms of available units to play with. Lathans has lost a lot here. With 21 minutes left to go, it is all change. I genuinely thought Lathans might have had this in the bag, but with a failed push at the top and then a failed counter push at the bottom. Look at all of these tanks from Darkneutron. Where are they all going? I think he's literally going to kill that command tank. Pop. I mean, it's an exchange, but it's a worthwhile exchange. It's a dead command tank. Abrams coming in at the bottom here. Another Abrams command tank coming in there, and another tank being called in at the bottom. Lathan's going heavy tanks now. Currently +2 to Darkneutron since he controls the center. Another munitions coming along here that is going to go straight into the Fireteam AT4. I don't know if that's a mistake from where it's coming in, or if Darkneutron just doesn't realize that Fireteam AT4 is there. Honestly not sure. Abrams coming in. Some good hits from the T-72s there. But the command tank's in as well. One T-72 down. Some of the T-72s hitting non-important vehicles, sadly. Good hit on the command tank from one. He's only got 2 tanks left now, though. Abrams is down. Command tank's almost dead. Command tank smokes. Special Alpha Clara still pushing up on that command tank. Military police coming in. Will take out that last Special Alpha Clara without too much issue, I should think. Special Alpha Clara is being retreated, though. But the recoilless rifle puts them in range. This command is being repaired and rearmed. Fight Team 84 have moved up to engage that MI2. Engineer squad still alive in the middle of that town, by the way. Up here at the top, the command did move in at that point, neutralized it, did die. Another command is moving in for Darkneutron in the midst of everything else going on. Still a Fight Team 84 here, but surely it should be dealt with by the chopper and the 2 squads of infantry there. Lathans seemingly wanting to push back into this point. There's quite a decent defensive force there, though. Is this just an army of scouts coming in? An army of scouting ACAVs with all of those recoilless rifles. Munitions being sent around the back so Lathans can use those supply in the future. Some T-55s coming in here now to try and defend this point. Chaparral pushing up as well. I mean, Lathans is in this vehicle. Where's he taking? Oh, he's moving his units back now. I mean, Lathans has been very good in these games at harassing supply lines, and he's done a decent job of it. I mean, these things aren't cheap. That's a 65-point truck. And that one's a cheaper one. I think that's a 20-point, yeah. But nonetheless, that's 85 points of free supply. That is a lot of ACAVs and scouts that are now being deployed up here. Darkneutron, being suitably aggressive, is pushing into this point. Is about to get hit with a lot of recoilless rifles. I was going to say, one of those has to hit, surely. His command tank may get in the top there. Another Abrams coming in. More military police. He's going to have a lot of recoilless rifles on the go. Range on those. Not far enough to hit that little road. Abrams pushing in here along with the other command tank. Another Abrams pushing in the back here. Currently is +6 of Darkneutron. He has every chance of catching up before this game is over. But this is a lot of ACAVs and scouts. He's going in hard and heavy here with these tanks. There are plenty T-72s there, but he needs to deal with the tanks quickly. One T-72 down. Command tank has popped its smoke. Abrams is dead. Doesn't manage to kill another T-72. 4 T-72 surviving. 1 badly damaged. AT jet comes in. Manages to, I think, kill a supply vehicle. I don't think it got a tank or anything. But the other command tank is dead, but currently no command in there. Command is being moved up here, though, for Darkneutron. Still +2 to Darkneutron. He does control the back point. 15 minutes left of this game. There's not a lot of blue on this map. There's not a lot of blue on this map. Darkneutron has played this really well. He's cleared up so much of Lathans units. But Lathans is still hanging on in there. Is about to be +2 again. Command tank obviously killed up here. I mean, these units, the scouts, are all in major trouble. They will die. But as it stands right now, Lathan's just way out ahead in points. With just under 15 minutes left of this game. In my head now, Darkneutron has this game. I don't see how he can lose it. He controls so much, but this is Lathans. And if there is a way to do it, he will find it. Cluster bombers coming in, going to take out all of these tanks. Good strike, doesn't kill them, but does some damage. Loses one cluster bomber in the process. Abrams pushing up here. Hopeful. Is potentially going to get it. He gets the little transport vehicle. Is out of range of the tanks, though. This area was defended well by Darkneutron. In control at the back. In control down here. There's not really a lot for Lathans down here either. I mean, he's currently holding with a Fireteam 84 and an LRS. The Chaparral doesn't really count. And a Fireteam 84. I mean, poor Darkneutron doesn't realise it, but he could probably steamroll this point. He's just assuming that there's probably loads of infantry in the town. Because that's what I would assume. Normally people put a lot of infantry in that town. It's very hard to assault. Lathans didn't bother. Chaparral going for the chopper there. Good hit. Doesn't get the kill. Military police pushing in here. Command tank moving in this way. We'll recap this point. We'll be +4 very shortly to Darkneutron. 13 minutes left of this game. +6. Another Abrams being called in. Darkneutron is now in this point as well. He is moving up his command to take Bravo. The HAs are starting to roll out. It's onto the really expensive tanks. The push is coming here from Darkneutron as well. Needs to be careful with those tanks and that Fireteam 84. Attack chopper coming in. That's a good shout because the Chaparral is down. There's been a surrender. Lathans surrendered. Commiserations, Lathans. Well played, Darkneutron. Look at the kills to losses. Massively in Darkneutron's favour. That was quite apparent from what we saw there. An absolutely brilliant game, guys. I genuinely thought Darkneutron was in trouble at the start, but he managed to hold off both those attacks from Lathans and then slowly managed to take control. Really well done. Played well by both of you because I genuinely wasn't sure how that was going to end. Let's have a look at the kills and losses. Fireteam 84 did well. Over on the other side, the MI-24 did well. Pansy, I'm struggling here for a proper MVP. Let's go with the MI-24D because it got the most kills, but well played to both players. That was a really good game. Very tense. I didn't know how that was going to go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.